My best friends and I worked at the same restaurant. When I came in later that day for my shift, she told me a crazy story. She said that her first table were this guy and this girl, and she could tell they were on a first date. The girl was nervous, so she ordered a glass of wine. As far as she knew, the date seemed to be going well, and the girl got up to go to the bathroom. Right when my friend was about to come over and bring the silverware, she saw him put something in her wine. My friend, obviously terrified and freaking out, let our manager know, who then let the police know, and ran into the bathroom to tell her what was going on. The girl ended up staying in the bathroom until the police came, arrested him, and escorted him out of the building. It was noon on a Tuesday. You don't think you're going to be drugged at noon on a Tuesday.
It was on Valentine's Day. Okay. Very romantic. And I was in the toilet paper aisle because I did have diarrhea. What a dream to have diarrhea on Valentine's Day. Mwah. And all of a sudden, this has never happened to me before, I fainted. So when I black in, there are two people standing over me, an old lady and a very attractive gentleman. And the old lady's like blocking him and she's like, "You're okay. Everything's okay." And I'm like, "Bitch, not okay. You're standing between me and my future husband." So finally she moves and it turns out that the young hottie is the EMT. And he's like touching my head and he's asking me all these questions. He's like, "What's your name? Do you know what day it is? Where do you live?" And I'm like, okay, wow, he is obsessed with me. He's like, "When's the last time you ate?" I'm like, oh my God, he is about to ask me out to dinner on Valentine's Day. His next question was, "Are you on any medications?" And I was like, okay, yes, I'm on birth control, but I'm not that easy. That is the second date question. We get to the hospital. He rolls me up next to this person who's definitely on drugs. And I turn around to see where he went and he's gone. Here's the moral of the story. Men are pigs and they will string you along and they will break your heart on Valentine's.
One time I was in the shower with my ex-boyfriend and he saw me washing my butt crack and he said, "Why are you washing your butt crack?" And I said, "Why wouldn't I wash my butt crack?" And he said, "I didn't know you were supposed to wash your butt crack. Are you sure you're supposed to wash your butt crack?" And I said, "Yeah, you poop out of your butthole, so you need to clean the surrounding areas." And he said, "Really? No one ever told me this. Why would this be true? Let me ask the boys in this group chat." To which they all responded, "Why haven't you been cleaning your butt crack your 24 years of life?"
Story time about the girl who was absolutely obsessed with me in high school. So it was my junior year in high school, and I'm just gonna tell you guys the first story of how. And I started OMG table and was like, "Oh, leave me out. It's fine." I knew. Part two about the news. Argue with so weird. He said that I was there, and it's the only way that he had like, "Hey, Fawn." That I texted him and I get my phone. So well to sit with ad ignoring. And one thing that we added, then I be
boy that wears makeup, and I'm about when a guy thought I was a girl on a train. So I'm a boy that wears makeup, and sometimes I wear wigs. And on the train ride home from school, I was doing touch-ups, and the guy next to me tapped me, and he said, "I think girls that don't wear makeup are like much prettier." And I said, "I'm a dude."
So I was at this party last night with some friends, and this guy comes up to me and he says, "You're so beautiful, can I have your number?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Oh, playing hard to get." And I said, "No, I'm simply not interested in you." And he said, "Why can't you just be nice and give me your number?" And I said, "Why did I think of that? I changed my mind all of a sudden. Of course you can have my number. Let me put it in your phone for you." And he said, "Really?" I said, "Yes, but it might take a couple minutes because I'm a little drunk." And he said, "Take your time." Good thing I wasn't drunk because I was able to find his Venmo app right away. So I put my phone number in there, and suddenly I'm $5,000 richer. And I'm wondering, how on earth did that happen? Did I do that? Yes. I know I wasn't entitled to, and he definitely would have said no, but I took it anyway. I guess I just can't seem to take no for an answer.